What's going on, people, and welcome to a brand new episode of Too Many Games and Not Enough Time, where I get to speak to incredible gamers across the globe. Now, thank you so much for all the support on the channel. We've hit 2K. And we've got a huge competition for you. So make sure you stay to the end to find out how you can win on all of these amazing goodies. Now, on today's episode, I have a former model. We are talking a talented cosplayer, Twitch streamer. She loves herself some dinos. And yo, she can burp like a champ. Samsentional, welcome to Too Many Games and Not Enough Time. How are you doing today?
I'm good, thank you. How are you?
I'm really, really good. Excited to talk to you. Now, we're going to get straight into it. What is it with you and dinosaurs? And on your logo for your stream when it's coming up, is that a velociraptor?
It is, yes. What is about me dinosaurs? They're just cool. I mean, how can you not find dinosaurs cool? They're amazing.
Yeah, it's funny because like I've met so many gamers, speak to so many different gamers, and everyone kind of has their little thing that they love. But I honestly tell you, you're literally the first person that I've seen just representing for dinosaurs. So I'm not gonna throw you in the deep end yet, but I'm gonna get you to pitch me your best dinosaur game. All right, but before we get into that, if anyone doesn't know about Samsentional and you wanted to kind of give them a quick gist who you are, how would you break yourself down?
So hi, I'm Samsentional, aka Sam. I am a streamer and cosplayer, and I'm just a big kid and a massive nerd and loves dinosaurs. that basically sums me up to a T. I love transforming myself into my favourite characters, which mainly includes like comic book heroes, TV, movies, games as well, of course. Yeah, as you can probably see, I'm quite a big kid. I have lots of toys and plushies and dinos, and
I love it. Completely love it. So before we even start talking about games, I want to talk a little bit about your cosplay, because obviously cosplay has exploded over the years. And I remember like I've been into nerd culture since I was in school, and like for me I was like, oh yeah, no, I could never cosplay. Like that's I'm not at that levels and stuff like that. And now it's become such like popularized and mainstream. You see like models and actresses and everyone like kind of cosplaying. How did you get into it, and what is it about it that you love?
Well, I've always loved, when I was young, I always loved like fancy dress parties and stuff, and I was always up for like, you know, going full on costume, face paint, whatever. And I didn't realize that it was an actual thing with like Comic-Con and stuff, and how much it blew up, as you say, as a cosplay. You know, people have it as their jobs and stuff now. So I was like, okay, this seems pretty cool. And the community seemed really cool as well, because, you know, we're all a bunch of nerds, we all love the same things, have the same interests. And yeah, everyone's really lovely as well. And it's just a really friendly, welcoming community in the cosplay world. And yeah, I just went to my first Comic-Con and saw the amazing cosplayers, and then I just caught the bug, really.
Well,
I just wanted to do it myself.
You are super talented. Like, I love your Venom.
Thank you.
The Venom that you do, and it's incredible because you're making your own cosplays and so much ratings, because like I love your Wonder Woman, the Venom stuff that you did, the Nightmare Before Christmas, like you be going in, so sick on that. Now, the way I discovered you is via King Jim, who's also been on Too Many Games, and he was reposting a lot of your stuff, and I went on, watched some of your Twitch streams and stuff, and I just enjoyed your vibe and what you do. Now, the world's been upside down. You've just recovered from the vid. I'm glad that you're feeling very better.
Thank you.
with COVID happening, like things kind of slowed down for a lot of people, and people was actually able to kind of sink their teeth into a lot more games. So what games of the last couple years have really stood out to you and kind of got you excited and had you lost in that rabbit hole?
Oh gosh. I'm just trying to think of what was out during lockdown.
Even if it's something that's come out this year.
Okay, I will have to mention it, Jurassic World Evolution 2. I've got completely lost in that. I've spent hours on that already. It's such an improvement from the first game as well. And yeah, for Dino nerds, it was amazing. Love it still. Also Horizon as well, I've got lost in. Amazing game. It's just stunning. It looks absolutely stunning. What else? I've been playing I've just finished Kirby. It's like, oh my god, you got it! Amazing.
Yeah.
I bet you're looking forward to building that.
Oh yeah, I'm so excited. So all right, let's break it down. So firstly, Jurassic. So the first time I played Jurassic Evolution was for BAFTA Game Awards. I did it as part of one of the games it was judged, and I was like, how is Jurassic Park gonna work with like that kind of simulator? Oh my gosh, it's the best thing ever. Like, it just makes sense. I was like, when I was thinking about it at first, I was like, how could I not clock that this just makes sense? Like, basically making your own Jurassic Park, and then when you don't do things properly, Dino's just yamming people up.
Chaos, absolute chaos.
Love it. Now, I am a biggest PlayStation guy. I see your PlayStation logo in the background. And I love Horizon. Horizon Zero Dawn really blew me away. Like, I love PlayStation's mascots, and I feel like Aloy is such a dope mascot. And for me, that thought of Horizon to me reminds me of what a kid would make in primary school. So they're drawing pictures and they're like, it's dinosaurs, but they're robots, and you shoot them with bow and arrows. And I'm so glad that Guerrilla was able to really create this, because obviously Killzone weren't that popular. And Forbidden West has just kind of taken it to another level. What is it about this game that you love so much?
Just the exploration, because it's a massive world, and when you first see the map, you're just like, oh my god, like there's so much to explore. It was just, you just kind of get hooked on it. And as you say, the machines, they're the amount of detail that's gone into them, like when you really look at their parts and stuff, it's just amazing how they've come up with it. And yeah, that's what I really love for me, just the exploration.
Yeah, the game is so dope. And what's funny is, have you ever played Dino Crisis?
I haven't. I know of it. I missed out on it when I was younger, but I really want to play it.
So that's one of the games that I want them to either do like a Resident Evil 2 style remake or make a new one, because I feel like there's not that much dinosaur games or games with dinosaurs in, and dinosaurs are really good to be in games. Like, back in the days, there was Turok, which was just trash, but I thought it was good. Dino Crisis is really sick because it's basically like a Resident Evil, but instead of zombies, it's huge dinosaurs that's coming for you. So how can that not win? So Horizon being, even though it's like, they're not dinosaurs, but they were basically dinosaur robots, is such a cool way to kind of bring that love in. Like, how excited was you when you first saw it?
It's just, yeah, my face was just beaming. Yeah, I do agree with you. There's not enough dino games, and games where you actually can be the dinosaur as well. Because I remember when I was younger, I used to love The Lost World on PS1, and I loved it because you could either be the human or the dinosaur, and it was just like a platformer type game. But to be able to be a raptor and to jump on people, it was just like the coolest things ever.
So dope. So Sam, right now I'm Herman, yeah? I've got your number from somewhere. I'm giving you a call. I'm like, look, I've got 10 million for you to put your dream team together and make your dinosaur game. Pitch me, elevator pitch. What is your dino game?
I would make an open world dino game where you could be, oh, that's a question, isn't it? It would definitely be open world because it has to be, it's dinosaurs.
Yeah. So our dinosaurs, are they the villain or are they going to be our prototype?
Perhaps you can choose. Maybe it'd be like an online multiplayer where you could be a human or a dinosaur.
Ah, so you're thinking Fortnite, 100 dinosaurs drop onto one island, and who can chop at each other and survive the longest?
Yeah, bring it.
Yeah, I think that would be pretty cool. So you say you've been playing Kirby. Now I've got it on the OLED. I haven't even downloaded it yet, but this is the first Kirby game that's really interests me. Like when I've watched all of the trailers and that, it looks pretty cool. What is it about it that's jumping out at you?
It's unlike any other Kirby game that I played. I used to play Kirby on the Game Boy back in the day. I used to play like Kirby, I think it was Kirby Pinball. That's the one I remember vividly. But yeah, it's kind of, it's a strange one because it's kind of a mix of Kirby and The Last of Us. It's got very Last of Us vibes, and it's very unusual.
That is a sentence that I never thought I'd ever hear in life. It's a Kirby game with Last of Us vibes. You gotta explain that. You can't throw out such a crazy statement and not break that down.
Well, it's based in like a post-apocalyptic world where things are abandoned. Like one of the levels you can explore like an abandoned shopping mall and things like that. And yeah, it's kind of, again, open world. It's an open world type Kirby game, which I don't think we've had before. Yeah, it's just one of those that you need to experience yourself.
Yeah, the thing with
embrace
Kirby,
the weirdness.
Kirby's just so cute, and it's just like it's funny because Kirby's so cute, but Kirby's vicious. Like Kirby will just swallow anything and take those powers in.
He's got a mouth on him. He's got a big mouth on him.
Kirby dinosaurs.
I'd be so up for a Kirby dinosaur game. I know there's a dinosaur in Mario. Is it Mario Odyssey?
Odyssey, yeah. When you throw your cap on it, yeah, that's really dope. You're definitely like that. You'll literally just be throwing Cappy on the dinosaur and just playing out the level 100 times like that. All right, Sam. So we know obviously Dino Freak. We know that you're incredible about cosplay. But what game really means something to you? What's a game that really kind of dictates who you are as a gamer? It could either be a game that made you start in gaming, or it could just be a game that made you say, I want to be a streamer. Like, what's a game that really has a special place in your heart, and why?
The first one that comes to mind is The Last of Us, definitely. I know I've already mentioned it, but I was just so blown away by the story, and it was just, you get so attached to the characters and so lost in this world that, I just loved it. It was like, because games are an escape from reality anyway, aren't they? But in this, I just got so sucked in, and I couldn't put it down. I just wanted to find out what happens next in the story, and I'm a big fan of the kind of horror genre as well. I love like Resident Evil and Silent Hill and things like that. So the kind of zombie-ish, well, they're infected, aren't they? They're like a fungus. It looked really cool to me. I was like, yeah. And the whole Joel and Ellie relationship, it was really sweet. And well, I won't say anymore because I don't want to spoil it.
So no spoilers. So I love The Last of Us. Like The Last of Us, like I said, I'm a big PlayStation guy, and The Last of Us is incredible. Like my favorite thing in a game is a narrative. Like I'm a JRPG guy, so I like a story to take me on a journey. And with no spoilers, the beginning of The Last of Us blew my mind in a way a video game never has. Like I think the last time my mind was blown like that on a video game was like playing like my Super Nintendo for the first time. Like that, like I've never been blown away so much by a story in the game. And just in the first few minutes, you was just sucked in. And for me, just like you, video games are escapism, power fantasies, and fun and excitement. But I never knew how much I needed an emotional story through a video game. And I think so many people probably felt just the same way of us, like not even knowing that you needed that until Naughty Dog gave you that experience. And it's not like the best shooting in the world. It's not like a Call of Duty shooting mechanics and stuff like that. But the pacing, the story, the characters, like it's just so much. All right, so really quickly, how do you feel about The Last of Us Part 2? Because that was like the controversial minefield last year.
I know why it was controversial for many people because of a certain event that happens. I was blown away even more by the second one, to be honest. It's very heavy. The story's very heavy and there's a lot to take in. But again, it is a masterpiece to me. And I would say I do prefer the first one, but I still love the part 2 very, very much.
Yeah, I'm exactly the same as you. Number 1 is the special one to me because number 1 it started it all, but also the journey. I think it's a much better journey. I think number 1 conveyed that I could feel emotions from video games, and I felt emotions from video games. Like I said, Final Fantasy is one of my biggest games. There's a big thing that happens in that game, but just the emotions was completely different. Number 2 did something for me, and it made me feel despise and hate and anger, and those are emotions I've never felt in video games. Like I don't like Sephiroth, but I don't hate him. Or like there's like so many games that I dislike. Like I don't like Bowser, but I don't hate him. The Last of Us 2 gave me that. And I'll tell you what The Last of Us 2 did that no game's ever done. So I'm playing it. Obviously, the big events happen. Something happens in the story, and I don't want to play anymore. And I don't want to play. And I'm like, I don't want to play, but I have to because I've got a need to know what's going on. And I'm playing as a person that I don't like. And then
you get to like them.
Exactly.
You get to a point where you're like, I actually don't mind her now. Like, what's happened?
Well, what happened is she made me laugh, and I got vexed. I was like, don't make me laugh. Like, I was getting angry. I don't want to laugh with you. And then, like you said, it brings you over. And then at the end, like, I think that's probably one of the first games that I actually put down the joke, or like I weren't pressing the buttons. And I was waiting I was like, if I don't press the buttons, will it do something else? And it was like, no, I had to make a choice. And the thing that I really rate about Naughty Dog is it's their story. It's not yours. And I think as a lot of gamers, because we play as characters, we feel like it's our story, but it's not. Too many games with a short cool podcast. We're running out of time. But before we leave, we definitely need to talk a little bit about you and your Twitch streamers. So tell people about your channel, where they can find you, how they can get involved, and what they should expect if they come on a journey with Samsentional.
Well, you can find me on Twitch at twitch.tv/Samsentional. What you should expect is a lot of innuendos, a lot of that's what she said jokes. My chat
Why
is
do you not have that's what she said merch?
I'm working on it. I have ideas. I have a that's what she said emote for my Twitch channel, which is used a lot. But yeah, what you can expect as well as that is some gameplay. I love story-driven games. horror, and combining with the gameplay, there will be a lot of cosplay as well. So I like to stream my cosplay making process now and again. I'm currently making a Moon Knight mask on my channel at the moment, which is pretty cool.
Yeah, I've been watching that one.
Yeah, it's coming along. Hoping to finish it tomorrow. Yeah, and especially with I like to combine the cosplay with the gameplay. So if I do cosplay, I like to cosplay as a character and then play the game as the character, if you know what I mean.
Oh, so you're actually being that. So for example, if you was playing Marvel's Avengers and you was any Avenger, you'd actually be in that Avenger while you're playing.
Yeah.
That's it.
For example, I streamed Resident Evil Village and I cosplayed as one of Lady Dimitrescu's daughters. So the first half of the stream, I did all the makeup so they could see the process. And then once I finished, I stuck the game on and played it as her. It was pretty cool.
That's super dope. I love that. Sam, thank you so much for joining me. The time goes so quick, innit?
Yeah, it does.
You blink and it's gone. Make sure you go and check out her streams. Go and follow her on social. Like I said, her cosplay is sick and she's doing really dope things. Once again, thank you for all of the love. Continue to subscribe. Remember, we've got a huge competition, so make sure you take part so you can win. We out of here. Peace.
Bye, guys.
We did it. We finally hit 2K. Thank you so much for everyone subscribing to the YouTube, showing love, loving the content, buying games because of what we said. It is incredible. To thank you for helping us get to 2,000 subscribers. We wanted to help you on your journey to 2K subs. So we're giving away a full content creator setup or upgrade. So Elgato has niced us with an Elgato face cam, the best webcam in the game, an Elgato ring light. That light is perfect, and a Wave 1 microphone. And the wonderful people at Noble Chairs has provided us with a Hero Series Noble Chair. So this is a major prize. Now this prize is only UK based. I'm sorry for everyone in America, but this is a UK only competition. Now all you have to do to enter this competition is, firstly, you have to be subscribed to the channel. Make sure you hit that subscribe and then following me and Minnie on social media. So you can follow us on Instagram or Twitter. And in the video below, all we need you to do is drop a comment. Yes, a comment about the video, and then leave your social at so we can find you. And don't forget to use our hashtags, hashtag Golden Gang and hashtag 2K subs. And that's it. And you can win this Mazza. Woo! This one's exciting.